Good morning, everybody. You're very welcome to Wednesday morning's Move, Breathe and Stretch class. And this morning we have a nice vinyasa class, about 25 minutes of vinyasa class. One of where we're going to build on our sequence. So every time we come to the top of the mat, we're going to add 2 postures in. So repetition builds confidence. So without further ado, let's step into Tadasana pose at the top of our mat. You can take your feet hip width and distance, grounding your feet into the mat. Take your hands down by your side and tuck your chin to your chest slightly. Just for a moment, close down your eyes and take this moment to arrive in your mat. Slowly focus on your breath. Draw your awareness to your breath. And begin to lengthen your inhale and your exhale. Inhale coming in through the nose, exhale going out through the nose. Trying to keep your breath consistent. Throughout your class, let your breath guide you through your practice. Let your breath be your internal teacher. If your breath is paused at any time in your practice, maybe you need to step back a little bit, or you need to take a breather in child's pose, puppy dog pose. Slowly blinking your eyes open, moving through Surya Namaskar A, and we're going to add on to it. Inhale to Urdhva Hastasana, raise your hands up over your head, look up towards your hands. Exhale to fold forward and down, release your fingers back to your mat. Inhale to look forward, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back to plank pose, left leg, right leg back. Inhale in plank pose, you push the mat away for you, firm up your rib cage. Exhale, drop your knees to the mat, bend your elbows, lower all the ways to your mat. Inhale to Cobra pose, look forward, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, tuck your toes under, push back into your first downward dog. So for your first downward dog, feel free to walk it out. Maybe bend your right knee, straighten your left leg, and vice versa, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. So probably feeling a lot of tension along the back of the legs. Take a moment to release any tension you're feeling. And then just come into a still downward dog. From a still downward dog, push your hands into the mat as you work your heels back towards the mat. Lift your sit bones, tilt your pelvis forward. Gazing between your feet. From our downward dog, just drop your knees to the mat. Point your toes away. If you inhale to cow pose, look forward, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin into your chest, into cat pose. Inhale to look forward, lift the sit bones, tilt your pelvis forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. 3 more rounds. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale to cat pose. And 1 more of each. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Come back to a neutral spine, tuck your toes under, push your hands into the mat, make your way back to downward dog again. From our downward dog position, let's transition to the top of the mat. Look forward, come up on your tippy toes, bend your knees, step, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Lift the chest, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Root the rise, push your feet into the mat. Inhale, bring your hands back up over your head. Look up, reach up. Exhale, hands back through your center line. And again, back by your side. Adding to our Surya Namaskar A, we're going to add Crescent Lunge and Warrior 2. Let's flow. Inhale to Urdhva Hastasana, tall mountain. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Flakasana, plank pose. Take an inhale once you get the plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way to your mat or halfway down. Your choice. Inhale, Cobra pose or upward dog. So upward dog is a deeper back bend. Exhale, push back into downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, Crescent Lunge. Inhale, raise your right foot back and up behind you. Come right up in the ball of your left foot and step your right foot in between your hands. Help your right foot forward if you need to. So if your right foot just goes a little bit, just help it forward. Bending into your right knee, hands to your hips. Tilt your pelvis back slightly. Keep bending into your right knee and straighten your back leg. Inhale to Crescent Lunge. Holding Crescent Lunge, 3 to 4 more breaths. Soften your gaze, gaze at one point on the floor. Take another breath here, Crescent Lunge. Bend into right knee another bit. Inhale. Exhale, open out to Warrior 2 pose. Hands come out shoulder height. So our Warrior 2 pose, the heel of your front foot in line with the instep of your back foot. And you're bending into your front knee tracking over your ankle. And it's not falling inward. Draw back. Hands are shoulder height. And we relax our shoulders. Look out over your front middle finger. Making sure we're straightening that back leg, engaging the thigh muscle. Rib cage is firm. Take another 2 to 3 breaths here, Warrior 2. Bend into right knee, not a small bit. Challenge yourself. Take one more breath here, inhale. Exhale, we transition through a vinyasa. Windmill your hands, frame your front foot. Come up on the ball of your back foot. Step your right leg back to meet your left leg, plank pose. Exhale, lower. All the way down or halfway down. Inhale to back bend. Shoulders drawn back, look forward. And exhale, push back into downward dog. Nicely done. Same sequence, left side. Raise your left foot back and up, inhale. Look forward, step it in between your hands. Help it forward if you need to. Bend into your left knee, inhale on our Crescent Lunge. Left knee bends, back leg straightens. If lunge is too much for you today, feel free to drop your back heel to the mat. Should be feeling a nice stretch down along the front of the right leg, to the hip flexors, quadriceps. Rebend into your left knee. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, open out. Warrior 2. Left hand forward, right hand back. Bending into your left knee. 5 breaths. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, let's transition. Windmill your hands, frame your front foot, come up on the ball of your back foot. Left leg steps back to meet the right leg. Option 1, you push back to downward dog. Stay there. Option 2, you lower to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to back bend. Nicely done. Exhale, back to downward dog. Take a breather in downward dog. So in our downward dog, we're not just hanging out in downward dog. Downward dog's quite active. Heels work towards the mat. Pelvis tilts forward. Push your hands into the mat to work your chest back towards your thigh muscles. Look for an upside down V shape. Transition to the top of your mat, look forward, come up your tippy toes, bend your knees, stepping, walking or hopping to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. With the rise, push your feet into the mat. Inhale, bring your hands back up overhead, tall mountain. And exhale, bring your hands back through your center line. And by your side, nicely done everyone. Let's keep the flow going. We're going to add on side angle pose and triangle pose this time around. Inhale to raise your hands. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back. Inhale and plank. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga Dandasana. Feel free to drop your knees. Elbows tuck in against your ribcage. Inhale to back bend. And exhale back to downward dog. So we know our first 2 poses. That's crescent pose, Warrior 2. Just for a breath, raise your right leg back and up, inhale. Look forward, step your right leg in between your hands. Inhale to Crescent Lunge. Exhale. Open out to Warrior 2 pose. So making sure of our foundation. Heel front foot and line with the instep of the back foot. Gazing out over your front middle finger. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Place your right forearm in your thigh muscle and your left hand out overhead, side angle pose. 5 breaths this time in side angle pose. And I'll give one more option for today. You can place your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Place it on the prop if you like. And left hand goes out overhead. So the key here in this posture, side angle pose, Parasvakonasana, is try not to drop your left shoulder by reaching your left hand forward. Here we're looking to stay nice and open through the side body and under the armpit. So gaze in and under your armpit if you can. If not, to the side or down. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your left hand up over your head. Straighten your front leg. Now you can use your prop, or you can place your right hand on your shin. So if your forearm is on your thigh muscle, just place your right hand on your shin. Look up towards your hand, look to the side or down. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. If your body gives you permission, maybe you can slide your right hand down a little bit more. Down along that shin. Keep the form and the posture, left shoulder stacked over right. We don't want to drop this left shoulder too much. Holding. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your right knee. Inhale back to warrior 2 pose. Exhale, windmill your hands. That's vinyasa. Frame your front foot, come up on the ball of your back foot. Option 1, downward dog. Option 2, flow. Slowly. Inhale the back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Take one deep breath in downward dog. Inhale. Side out in your exhale. Left leg goes back and up. Inhale. Look forward, step it through. Crescent lunge. Inhale, raise your hands. Exhale. Open out the warrior 2 pose. Left hand forward, right hand back. Toes your back foot turn in a slight bit. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Side angle pose. Left forearm to your thigh muscle. Right hand goes out over your head. Next option, you place your left hand on your block and your right hand out over your head. Bring your right hand up towards the ceiling, straighten your front leg. Again, you place your left hand on your block. You can also place it on your shin. Triangle pose. Feel free to shorten the distance your stance if you like. Back and neck is long, spine is long, and again you have permission, if your body allows, to slide the left hand down along the left shin. Holding triangle pose. 3, 2, and 1. Bend into your left knee. Inhale, warrior 2 pose. Windmill your hands, frame your front foot. Step your left leg back to meet your right leg, plank pose. Either downward dog, option 1, or option 2, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to back bend. And exhale back to downward dog. Nicely done. Excellent. Take 5 breaths in downward dog. You see a great difference in this downward dog. It's your first downward dog. You should feel less tension along the back body, the back line of your body. Transition. Look forward to your hands. Come up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees. Step walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Root the rise, push your feet into the mat. Inhale, bring your hands back up over your head. Exhale, hands back through your center line. Back by your side. Nicely done, everyone. Final round of our flow. We're going to flow to our peak pose. And our peak pose is going to be Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So we're going to go through all those poses again, just for one breath. And then we're going to move into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Let's do it. Inhale, raise your hands. Fold forward as you exhale. Inhale to a halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, step back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to back bend, elbows tuck in. Exhale to downward dog. Raise your right foot back and up, inhale. Look forward, step your right foot through. Again, crescent pose first. Inhale, raise your hands. Exhale. Open out to warrior two pose. Right hand forward, left hand back. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Side angle pose. Right forearm to your thigh muscle, left hand out over your head, or you can also place your right hand outside your ankle. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Triangle. Left hand goes up over your head. We straighten our front leg. Keep your spine long. And right hand to your shin. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Taking our time, going into half moon pose. Left hand to your hip. You can use a wall if you like. It's quite a nice posture actually against the wall. Again, I'm going to use my prop. If you don't have a prop, you can place your fingertips on the floor. Shift the weight into your right leg and lift your left leg off the mat. So point the toes of your left leg out to the side of your mat. Inhale, raise your left hand. Shoulders are stacked. Standing leg is strong. Try to take the bend out of the knee. Lift the kneecap. Engage your thigh muscles. It's quite a challenging posture. That's why it is our peak pose. Wind it down after this. On the opposite side, of course. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your right knee. Step your left leg back. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, transition. Windmill your hands. Frame your front foot. Come up on the ball of your back foot. Step your right leg back to meet your left leg. Downward dog option one. I'm going to stay here, or you have an option to flow. This plank pose. Lower to your mat. Exhale. Inhale. Back bend. And exhale back to downward dog. From downward dog. Sorry, setting myself up. Raise your left leg back and up. Inhale. Step it in between your hands. Exhale. Push it into the mat. Raise your hands. Crescent pose. Crescent lunge. One breath. Inhale. Exhale. Open out. Warrior two pose. One breath. Inhale. Exhale. Left forearm to your thigh muscle. Right hand out over your head. One breath. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten your left leg. Let your left hand on your shin and your right hand up over your head. Slide your left hand down along your leg. One breath again. Inhale. Exhale. Peak pose for 5 breaths. Right hand to your hip. Left hand on your prop if you have it, or if not on the floor. You can shorten the distance in your stance. Shift the weight into your left leg. Lift your right leg. Then you have an option of raising your right hand. Half moon pose. Again, this posture can be done against the wall. Nice pose against the wall. Stack your shoulders. Try not to drop your picture. Holding. 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Step back to warrior two pose. Windmill your hands behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Frame your front foot. Come up on the ball of your back foot. And just step back to downward dog. Take a breather in downward dog. So downward dog. We're going to use a resting pose. You can also drop the puppy dog, which is your knees to the mat. Slide your hands forward. And take a breather. And we'll wind it down. So if you are in puppy dog pose, make your way back to downward dog. From downward dog, let's add an arm balance. Roll over to plank pose. Holding plank pose. Let's fire up our muscles in plank pose. Push them out of the way if you round your upper back. Draw your navel in, your belly button in. Dig your toes into the mat. Firm your thigh muscles. Feel like you have a block in between your elbows, squeeze that block together. Holding. If plank pose too much, drop one knee, maybe both knees. Three more breaths. Stick with it. Nicely done. Drop your knees to the mat and swing your feet forward. Excellent. Let's continue our wind down. Line your back. Hands to your knees. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Relax your shoulders back to the mat. Take a deep breath in. And again, let's slide out in the exhale. From here, place both feet on the mat. Place your right ankle on your left knee. Point your toes away from you of your right foot. Reclined pigeon pose. Lift your left knee off the mat. Take your right hand in between the triangle you're after creating in between your legs. Right hand goes in there. Behind the back of your hamstring muscles. Or in front of your shin. Energetically drawing your right knee away from you. Relaxing your shoulders. Take 3 to 4 more breaths here in recline pigeon. Feel a nice release of tension in your outer hip. Or feel that sensation in your outer hip. That's our target area. So this is quite a safe posture. Recline position. If you're bearing on pain in your knee, just ease back off out of it. Drop your left foot to the mat. Heel toe your left foot out towards the left of your mat. And draw your left knee towards the center of your mat. Okay. So left foot out towards the left side of your mat. Left knee draws towards the center of your mat. If you can visualize that, you'll be able to do it correctly. Okay, heel toe your left foot back into the center and over to the opposite side of your mat. So double pigeon. Slide your right foot to the crease of your knee. So try and stack your shins, double pigeon. Point your toes of both feet up towards the top of your mat. Now you should feel a nice stretch in your groin, inner thigh. So just so you know the position we're in, it's this position, shins are stacked, but in a reclined position. Take another breath here, inhale, exhale, nicely done. Unwind, opposite side, left ankle, right knee. Lift your left foot up, right foot off the mat, that is. Left hand goes into that triangle, hamstring muscles are grabbed, or your shin bone. Or even your knee. Your legs stay active, you work your left knee away from you. Drop your right foot to the mat, heel toe your right foot out past your mat, so that's out to the right side of your mat, past your mat. Use your left foot to draw your right knee back towards your mat. So working an internal rotation, the right side, external, left side. Abduction, adduction. Two legs are doing two different things. Opposite side, like I showed a while ago. Heel toe your right foot in and over to towards the left side of your mat. Slide your left foot inside your knee. Stack your shins. Feel a nice stretch in the hip flexors. Maybe moving a little bit into the quads, depending on where you're holding more tension. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Take your feet as wide as your mat and rock your knees side to side. So if you have a little bit more time, if you have 30 minutes, I would say highly recommend you to take maybe a Shavasana. So Shavasana is lying your mat, feet out as wide as your mat, hands down by your side, facing your palms up towards the ceiling and closing down your eyes. If you've only got the 25 minutes today, it's coming upon that now. Rock forward to a seated position. Comfortable seated position. Sit tall. Eyes closed. Hands to prayer position. Thumbs touch your sternum. So again, you have this option to stay here for maybe 5 minutes. Take a deep inhale in through your nose. Exhale, side out. Bow your head to your hands. As always, a sign of gratitude. Namaste. Thank you guys for taking your time out to join me for your practice. Hope you've enjoyed it. As always, spread the word. We're back here on the mat again on Friday. So set your alarms, and as always, as more important than practicing your yoga, enjoy the benefits of your yoga for the rest of the day. Have a lovely day, guys. Thank you.